Hey, I'm Tariq, and I could have just followed the script, graduate, get a job, and play it safe. But I didn't. I took a risk, and I knew that I had every reason not to start. But I did my own agency of social media marketing. So, in this video, I will tell you why, and maybe you will also realize that why it's not just about websites or anything or social media. It's about choosing to build something great, not just survive in this world. So, let's get back in 2024, or if I have to say back in 2020, when I was starting my own blog. I knew at that time that everyone around me was just playing safe. They were like choosing the ordinary path that everyone was around on. But I knew that this is not something I want to do in my life. I want to do something different, something unique, I would say. Deep down, it was always my thought that there is something more great in my own self and I want to build it. And that's why I choose the path. I choose a risk that can make my life very horrible. So let's came into the 2024 when I was starting my own agency. So frankly speaking, the question arises that why do I even bother to start an agency, and especially in like the social media and web development agency. So I knew that in my locality, all the businesses that are doing these kind of the things, they are not just giving their full potential. Their website is not showcasing their completeness. They are lacking a lot of things. And at that moment, I knew that the crazy nerdy things that I have in tech and my interest in business, if I combine these both, there is something great that I can do. And that's how I started my own agency. And if I have to say, I never wanted to freelance. I just wanted to build a system that my future generations should can sustain and survive, or at least they can build their something own from my own inspiration. So then came into the forward and how I'm actually building it. So frankly speaking, at the start I haven't figured out everything. There were a lot of things I was lacking at. There weren't fully functional plans I had in the start. I was lacking a lot of things. I was building it one by one. Then again, I was coming back to the board thinking that this thing is not working, and that's how I get it. Without any funding or any network, I still get it done. Why? Because I had the obsession. I had a purpose to fulfill, and I knew the potential that I had. It is something great, and it can perform and build something great out in the world. That's why I started my own agency. It was kind of way to control my life, my fate, that I want to live in such a way to build something. So the lessons that I learned throughout these 4 or 5 years in building my own agency or choosing the path from everyone different was that the self education, the self learning is the key to the excellence. All the institutions and all the you can say academies out there or universities, they are not teaching the way you should be taught, because we are humans and everyone has their its own way of thinking and processing. So everyone just cannot learn in a centralized system just like everyone else. We have our own weaknesses, we have our own, you can say, gifts by God. That's why everyone has a different way of understanding. So self learning taught me how to learn things faster, and it kind of depends my own survival on myself. That's how I get it quickly and learn everything around myself. Then also the second most thing that I learned, whenever you are handling a client or anything, they are never gonna ask about your accomplishments. They are never gonna ask about what kind of graduations you have done, what kind of certificates do you have. All they need is, can you solve a problem of theirs? And if you can, then you are a valuable asset for them. That's why they will choose you. So make yourself valuable. And at the end, the most important lesson that I learned was, growth happens when you leave your comfort zone. It's never gonna happen in that your comfy environment, you are just living a casual life. It's never gonna happen. Growth never happens in an environment like that. It happens when you leave your comfort. So, all I'm gonna say you is that I'm on this journey to build my own agency, and I'm building it. I'm living my dream right now. And on this YouTube channel, I'm gonna document and taught you guys that how to live a dream, how to, you can say, watch a dream, that how you should make your future self able. So, if you want to figure out your path too, whether it's business, whether it's branding, or just breaking the rules, then man, then my friend, you are not alone. I'm with you and every moment you are doing in your life. So let's subscribe my channel and stay tuned for the next video, because